Slowly, bit by bit, the lockdown is easing. As we've been hearing this morning, it will take longer to ease some restrictions in the devolved nations. And to mark Mental Health Awareness Week next week, campaign groups are preparing to offer extra support for anyone suffering mental ill health because of the lockdown. Tom Chapman, the founder and CEO of Lions Barber Collective, joins me now from Torquay. Hello to you, Tom. We know that lockdown is putting added pressures on people's mental health, but you've got a plan as to how you might help. Tom, I don't know whether you can hear me there. Now, we seem to have lost the connection to Tom Chapman there from the Lions Barber Collective, who's going to talk to us about what he is doing to support people's mental health and to give barbers extra training as to how they can talk to their clients, get them to open up about their mental health and have an open and honest conversation. It's having an enormous impact with men who traditional mental health services are struggling to reach. Let's have a look at some of the other news this morning. And officials in Ukraine say dozens of surrogate babies have been left stranded due to the lockdown. The country imposed a ban on all foreigners in March, so parents have only seen their newborn children over video calls. After footage of the babies was released, human rights campaigners called for tighter restrictions on surrogacy agreements. The Ukrainian government says it will allow parents to enter the country if they're supported by their own embassy. Well, let's return now to our guest, Tom Chapman from the Lions Barber Collective. Tom, I hope you can hear me now.
I can hear you, yes.
So you are doing your bit to try and help those who are struggling with their mental health during the lockdown. Tell us more.
Yes, I think it's a difficult time for the industry. As a barber and a hairdresser, I've seen it's difficult for us. We are used to being around 10, 20 different people every day, very intimate and very social job. And now we're at home where we can't actually do anything. We can't do our job. We can't cut hair physically, and we're very disconnected. But also it's difficult for our clients as well, who are used to coming to us and talking to us. And I've seen that clients breaking down because they haven't been able to see their hairdresser or barber, not just because of their haircut, but because they haven't seen their confidant and their friend that they've seen every 6 weeks for the last 10 years. We've been trying to help out through our Barber Talk app, which we've just launched to help the industry, providing a safe space, a forum where the hair industry can talk to one another, which is non-judgmental and safe to help them with their mental health in this time.
Because, of course, for those of you within the hairdressing industry, you haven't been able to work. And according to the roadmap published by Boris Johnson, you won't be able to until July at the earliest. And that economic impact has its knock-on effect on mental health.
Yes, most definitely. It's
Into tonight, it will be largely dry and clear. A few showers across central and northern areas and more general rain. Tomorrow will spread to the northwest of Ireland, Northern Ireland and Scotland, but elsewhere will be sunny and warm.
Naz, thank you very much indeed. I'm going to escape and enjoy some of that sunshine now, but I'll be back with breakfast again from 6 o'clock tomorrow. Coming up next here, it is Ian King Live.
Thank you, Sarah. Well, on today's show, I'll be talking to rail operators to find out how they're gearing up for the exit from lockdown. That's after this break. Do join me. it's the apps that take a lot of the profits. Good morning. The commuter transport sector is fast